second training on the go video, and we're talking about 4 ways a strategy advances. And there's really these 4 and nothing else. And the first one is innovation. I'm just going to think of something new. I'm just going to come up with something of my own spiritual gifting background and what I've seen and done. I'm just going to be a creative thinker. That works sometimes. There's another way, and that's morphing. I'll take what we already do and I'll just change it a little bit. And that's what most churches do. We just try to add a few new tactics to our overall what we already do. Because it's really hard to change something that already exists. And so another way is to just change it slightly, get something better, morphing. The third thing is launch 1,000 ships. And that would be, hey, it used to be done in missions because we would just get a lot of different mission agencies trying to reach a certain people group. And we'll just get them all focused and praying and working toward that people group, and it's bound to be something that works. And finally, though, we began to realize there's best practice benchmarking. And that is, let's look around the world and let's see the best ways God is moving, and let's see if we can adapt that and apply it to our local situation. And so we call this best practice benchmarking, and we began to do this in missions about 15 years ago. And many people have done it naturally for decades, where we aren't just thinking I'll be the creative one, I'll innovate, or I'll just morph what's there, because morphing rarely sees new and huge things happen, even though we want it to. And launch 1,000 ships, I mean, we might launch a few wrong ships. We might get some things happening that aren't in the best interest of our people group. And finally, if we will carefully, under the Holy Spirit and prayer, say, how do we study church planting movements and discipleship-making movements that have happened, and what were the principles they used, and then see how to apply that to my people group. But we do say you need to adapt those, and you need to pray, and you need the Holy Spirit to guide you to wisely adapt those practices among your people group. So that's 4 ways that a strategy advances.